Hello, this is Gail Fry, and this is Module 1 of EDL 851. I am currently a third grade teacher at Isley Elementary in Wichita, Kansas. I've taught both first and third grade for the past 10 years, and prior to becoming a teacher, I was a social worker for over 18 years. My pride and joy is my family. I've been married for 24 years and I have two boys. Tanner is 21 and he lives in St. Louis. He graduated this past December from Friends University with a degree in zoo science and is working at the St. Louis Aquarium. And Colby is 19 and he works at Integra Technologies in Wichita. I also have two fur babies whom I love dearly. That is Finn, the little black and white guy, and then Casey is my little blondie here. Both are rescues. Running is my hobby. It's my therapy, and it's a huge part of my life. I don't think if I couldn't run, I think I'd be crazy. I've ran 16 marathons and just completed my first ultra last summer. Teacher supervision and evaluation. It's important for schools to make sure teacher evaluations are effective, meaningful, and fair, and doing this ensures that students' learning is enhanced and teachers continue to grow and develop in their professional lives. Disagreement over how these evaluations should be measured continues, and some researchers are concerned about the use of student test scores as a way of measuring evaluations. A study that was completed in 12 different districts found that 99% of the teachers in these districts earned a positive rating, and that report made it clear that the evaluation was giving little insight. There were two different, the race to the top grants in 2009, which encouraged revamping the evaluation, and the ESEA flexibility waiver enacted by Obama, which were the two things that changed the evaluation systems and how they were being done. Most states have a new teacher evaluation system. As of 2017, 27 states had an annual teacher evaluation. But because of the ESSA in 2015, it required that states to define what teacher effectiveness is, but not require teacher evaluations. 10 steps towards school staff well-being. Teaching involves not only operating with limited resources, long hours, and workload pressures, it also involves making sure students are academically successful while dealing with complex issues in students' lives. It's a tough job to be a teacher, and many teachers struggle with these pressures. In one study, 19% of teachers reported that their work never has a positive effect on their well-being. So 10 questions that a school leader should ask or when working at a school that to see if teachers are being supported. Is there a staff member that's responsible for coordinating the school's approach to staff well-being? Are there mental health policies for teachers? How does the school promote openness of mental health? Are there ways to help staff feel confident regarding mental health? Do teachers know how to access external resources for mental health? Can there be a way to reduce workload and limit hours outside of working hours? Is there a place where staff members can go for a break within the school? Are there opportunities for social time among staff? Can a staff well-being survey be something that can be done? And is the mental health of staff an agenda item at meetings? A comparison of face-to-face and online training in improving managers' confidence to support the mental health of workers. Mental health issues are on the rise in the workplace and are the leading cause of sickness, absence, and work capacity. These issues can then cause low self-esteem, social isolation, and financial hardship. Managers are in the position to change the risk factors associated with these mental health issues, so a manager's behavior and attitude can create a healthy workplace. Several studies have been done. One was face-to-face and one was virtual, and it was found to be that the face-to-face appeared to be more significant improvement as far as managers understanding how they could help staff with mental health issues. The recruitment, retention, and development of quality teachers in hard-to-staff schools. Stability is very important to a school environment. Principals in a hard-to-staff school should work with local universities to recruit prospective teachers, to let them know what it's like to work in a low socioeconomic school and not be naive about that. They should also create job shadowing or apprenticeship opportunities, maybe an early contract signing to allow for some early training before they start school so they're not overwhelmed. New teachers should be celebrated and know that they're welcomed and wanted. They should also have a mentor. And then the principal should set aside a weekly time to get to know each teacher and to do some debriefing with them. They should offer incentive pays and monies for outside opportunities for professional development. And principals should insist that new teachers sponsor or co-sponsor a student-centered activity or be involved in a school committee their first year. Focus on teacher well-being to improve retention in school. No matter what your career you have, the culture of the company that you work for should compel you to want to work there. If the school a teacher works at is at a positive place, then they're going to have a positive effect it's going to have a positive effect on their well-being. It's going to boost the morale. It's also going to help keep those experienced and valued teachers. Knowing what is affecting staff other than the obvious pressures and seeking ideas from staff that will make school a better place will provide an insight and knowledge to the improvements. Being transparent creates honesty within a workplace and builds trust. This needs to be the core of every workplace in order for employees to feel happy. Staff should be celebrated. Praise and recognition should be a part of the environment. Employer relationships are also important, and staff should be operating as a team. Being open and honest about mental health issues due to pressures of work should be openly discussed. And mindfulness should be one way that they talk about dealing with the mental health issues. Critical analysis. In order to build professional capacity, it's important to understand how staff members are feeling and how they are coping with their work. If a principal is truly caring and understanding of the staff, that they will make the effort to get to know their staff and check in with them weekly. Teaching is a tough job. Being a leader in a school environment, I can imagine, is a tough job. However, as a leader, part of the job is to take care of staff. The staff looks to the leader for their leadership in every way. If the leader is not creating an environment that is positive with honesty, openness, and care, then staff will not want to work there. It's as simple as that. In order for students to be successful, which is a school's goal, the teacher must be taken care of emotionally and professionally. Standard correlation. This assignment provided me with a better understanding of how important it is as a school leader to be supportive of staff, how important it is for staff to be taken care of so that the school can run successfully and be able to reach our ultimate goal of educating students. If teachers are taken care of and provisions are put in place for teachers' well-being, then the environment becomes a place where teachers will want to work and therefore creates an environment where students want to come and be successful. Relevant. When I decided to get into the leadership program, I began taking mental notes, comparing my classes to my professional life, and these notes I will keep as I become a leader. As I have been taking these classes, it's clear to me that leaders need to do a better job in our district when it comes to relationships with staff. I think all of us work so hard to build our relationships with our students that many times the relationship with teachers and their leaders is lacking, and that directly affects students. This assignment has solidified my ideas of how I would like to lead a school someday, and this is not something I have experienced. Reflection. This assignment has given me great insight in how to care for my future staff and how to make sure we are addressing work pressure and mental health issues that come along with the pressures. I hope to be a principal that meets with my staff weekly, that gets to know them, and provides resources for them to deal with the pressures. And most of all, I hope to provide a positive work environment where they want to be. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you so much.